Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Fuck this. Fuck. Oh my god. Fuck this. Actually, fuck this fucking character. Jesus Christ. Call me salty, call me fucking tilted, all you fucking want, but like, I know my shit. Like, I was doing shit, and it wasn't fucking coming out for some reason. Like, just straight up. It just was fucking eating my fucking inputs. Strive Online is so fucking bad. Jesus. It is so fucking bad, it is unreal. I'm like, cause like fucking, when I play offline, I still get beat. But like, I play better. I'm able to hold my own a lot better. But like, when I play online, it's just like, nope, half your buttons don't exist, and you like fucking just are sad and slow and shit at everything. And it's why? I'm gonna keep playing it, cause it is fun. But like, also it's fucking annoying. Jesus. I don't really know what I want to be changed, because I'm not in a position to ask Arxis like, hey, fix this, please. Like, just fix this generally that I have an issue with. It's frustrating more than anything, because it makes it feel like the losses aren't my fucking fault half the time. Because when I try and do shit and it doesn't fucking come out, how am I supposed to be like, oh, that was a fair fight? That was fair. I earned that loss. I should look at this and learn from it. Like, no, I'm gonna be fucking pissed off because this shit didn't fucking work. Insert clip of Tyler on screaming, fix the game. Fucking real. This is my fucking moment that I just turned into like the most toxic motherfucker ever. Honestly, probably the only reason why I haven't gone like that already is because I live with my family. And I don't want them to hear me being the most toxic motherfucker. Like, genuinely, I think that's, like, the only thing keeping me from just being full on fucking, like, let's go, fuck your dad. I'm gonna scream words that are 2 steps short of slurs because of TOS and personal moral things. But you'll get the idea. I do like Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear is a lot of fun when it fucking works. I'll admit, at the start, I got pissed off because I was losing, but I just needed to warm up. Alright, and then once I warmed up, and I was like gaming and shit, it was going well. And then fucking, it just starts like eating my inputs and shit, and not putting me in matches with anybody who has like less than 400 fucking milliseconds of ping. The servers have been shit since launch as well. Like, this has been a persistent issue, and they still haven't fucking fixed it. Like, they've made it better. They've made it less shit, but there's still shit. Like, you've sprayed Febreze on a cowpat. Like, that's not better. It's still bad. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Thank you for listening to my fucking rant about Arxis games, when in reality, like 70% of the problem is probably me. I do still stand by the fact that the online is shit, but like, also I am just mad. Durska was going to save the FGC. No, it's not. It's not going to save the FGC because it's going to be good at launch, and then Riot's going to make balance changes that nobody fucking likes, and they're going to force it into esports, into like an esports league that's fucking franchised for some reason, and nobody's going to fucking watch that, and then they're just going to abandon it in like 2 years because it's not League of Legends or Valorant. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to fucking do. Not with that attitude. Mate, I don't work at Riot. And I have less than 250 subscribers. My opinion doesn't mean shit to them. My opinion on its own doesn't mean shit to them. I am not gonna single-handedly kill 2xKO unless I like hack into Riot and delete the files. I am looking forward to 2xKO, but like I don't think it's gonna save the FGC. I don't think the FGC really needs saving. I think we just kind of like, you know, we've been loud about how things are shit just now. You know, Bamco has acknowledged it. Arxis hasn't. And I don't know about Capcom. But at least Bamco has acknowledged it. At least one of them has. At least one of them's just like, yeah, no, we fucked up. I wonder how the Mortal Kombat people are doing. I wonder how they're doing with their game, in quotes. I like Mortal Kombat casually. So like, I don't give a shit about the competitive. I tried to give a shit about the competitive scene. And then, it ended up just going the same way as it does with all fighting games, which is I play for a little bit, assume I'm hot shit, and then get mad that I'm not hot shit immediately. Only with Mortal Kombat, I actually like the story, so I'm perfectly fine with just playing it very casually. MK1 is officially dead. They switch into Injustice now. Bruh, what? You mean the series that hasn't gotten a game in like 8 years or some shit? Are they actually switching back to Injustice? Or have they announced Injustice 3? If they announced Injustice 3, that would actually be fucking sick. Like, I'd actually be hyped about that. Because, like purely for the story mode. I don't give a shit about the online. Injustice 3 on the way. Nah, fucking... I don't believe you, but I'm gonna look it up. I do not believe you, but I'm gonna look it up. Just because of, like, hopium. I do not see Injustice 3. I believe I have been... Beef. Warner Brothers cancelled expansions for Mortal Kombat 1 and now wants Injustice. Oh, is it just rumors? Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at an article saying that it's like rumors that have happened because of Mortal Kombat 1 Definitive Edition coming out, which is probably the more certain reason why MK1 is dead. Like, if Injustice 3 does get announced, I am fucking there. Not for any other reason than I just love the story. I really like the story modes of NRS games and nothing else, really. Like, they already ended support for MK1 and now are looking to make the next game, which has been leaked to be Injustice. Okay. I'll wait until they make an official announcement on it, but like, honestly, like if it is like if the leaks are real about that and it is actually Injustice, I'll admit that's fucking hype. I'm fucking excited about that. Just cause like I played Injustice 1 when I was a kid. When I was like 10, 11, 12. When did Injustice 1 come out? Actually, I need to open my browser that I just closed. Injustice. Injustice in general terms refers to the act of being unfair or lacking justice. This is the AI overview of the definition of the word injustice. Wait. 2013. So, 16th of April 2013. That is days after my 10th birthday. God damn. So yeah, I probably played it when I was like 10 or something. And then I played Injustice 2 like either earlier this year or late last year. I don't entirely remember. Actually, I can check Steam. 15th of February. Yeah, earlier this year I played Injustice 2. I went through that. Me personally, I hope it's another MK versus Justice League. That would be fun. But video games hate fun now. So it's not going to be. Not for licensing deals or anything, because they're both owned by Warner Brothers, but it's just purely because that's an interesting idea that could be fun. And so they're not going to do it because it's AAA. And so they're not allowed to do it. They're not allowed to make interesting ideas anymore. They made all of the interesting ideas back in the 90s and 2000s. And now it's like, just keep doing them. Just keep doing them. Hell, even with 2XKO, that's just League of Legends again. They had, like, their own original thing with the Rising Thunder, and then Riot bought Rising Thunder and the company that was making Rising Thunder and was just like, yeah, put Ahri in it. Put the fox girl with boobs in it. Put big man with sword, Garen. Baseball time travel boy shall join the roster. And large woman... Now it's just League of Legends flavor, which makes sense because that's like the biggest thing that they have, but it would be nice for them to like let us have something original in the FGC from them, as opposed to just being like, no, we're gonna make you play League. Fuck you. Fuck you. Play League of Legends, nerds. I wonder if tournaments for 2XKO are gonna be 1v1 or 2v2, or if they're gonna allow like mixed. Like, if they're gonna... Because it's gonna be at EVO, surely. Like, it's got the Cannon brothers working on it, who fucking are some of the founders of EVO. And it's like, it's coming from Riot Games, so at least on launch, it's gonna be at EVO. Like, for sure, it's gonna be at EVO. It'll probably be the biggest game at EVO, honestly, its first time. Surely they'll make multiple formats for tournament. I'm not so sure. Maybe they'll... My theory for what they'll probably do is... They'll either have 1v1 or mixed as, like, the main bracket, and then they'll set up side tournaments for the other ones. So, like, if it's 1v1 as the main one, they'll have, like, a side tournament for 2v2, a side tournament for mixed. If it's mixed as the main one, they'll have a side tournament for 1v1, and a side tournament for 2v2. I feel like they're gonna have one of them that's like the main one that they push in like big brackets and like big tournaments. I suppose it's just gonna be whichever one Evo does, or whichever one their tournament circuit that they inevitably try and push out on the first year does, because it's fucking Riot. They're just gonna fucking push esports immediately. That's what they do. That is what they do. Nowadays they don't even like put out the game and then do esports. Like they're putting together the esports in the like concept development. Yeah, the audience will decide which one's more fun to watch. I don't think it's gonna be which one's more fun to watch, honestly. I think it'll be like which one's, I don't know, which one feels more fair, I guess. Because like honestly, I think 2v2 would be hype as hell to watch. I don't think that would be quite as accessible as having like 1v1 or mixed. You know, I don't think 2v2 is going to be... 2v2 is the selling point. It's not going to be the main way to play. 2v2, you need a friend. And while the FGC is very welcoming and, like, sort of everyone is welcome and everyone's, like, really friendly with each other, like, my locals, there are, like, 3 dedicated Guilty Gear players at my locals. And then, like, some other people who will play Guilty Gear if there's nobody else playing. Like, they will play Guilty Gear with me if there's no one else playing and they just kind of like want to play with someone. But like, you know, you can't guarantee that you're going to know other people who play 2xKO. Fun is important or it won't do numbers, and it has to do numbers. I think mixed is probably the best call because it's the most accessible. You can play on your own or with a friend. You still get that hype from the teams playing. But then also you get this like underdog sort of thing with the one player. Even if it is like perfectly balanced and fair between 1 player and 2 player teams, you still kind of assume that the solo player is going to be like a bit of an underdog because they have to do everything on their own, right? Whereas the 2 player team is going to, you know, they can communicate, they can like sort of suggest shit to each other. They both only have to play 1 character each. I do think though, because of that, it's probably going to be 1v1 run mainly, especially since you just don't see team brackets all that much for fighting games outside of like Smash. Although hang on, no, wait, Street Fighter Cross Tekken was run 2v2 though, wasn't it? Wait, yeah, no, Street Fighter Cross Tekken was run 2v2 at EVO. So maybe actually, it might actually go 2v2. Street Fighter Cross Tekken 2013. Oh no, it was tekken Wait, I thought there was a duos bracket. I thought there were duo brackets for Tekken Tag and Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Wait, maybe 2012? 2012 had Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Yeah, 2012 had a duos bracket, but then they switched to solos. Oh wow, 2012 just straight up didn't have a traditional Tekken game. God damn. 2011 had Tekken 6. And then 2014 didn't have Street Fighter Cross Tekken. No Evo had Tekken Cross Street Fighter, because that game still hasn't come out. God, I kind of want it to. Injustice 3 and Tekken Cross Street Fighter are my 2 biggest, like, FGC wants that are never happening. Injustice 3 might be happening. Tekken Cross Street Fighter is not. It's not happening. It's done. Game over. GG's. I really want it to happen, just because it feels like it should at this point. It feels like we're almost owed it. But, like, it's not going to. The closest we're getting to that is Akuma in Tekken 7. That is the closest we're getting. We're not getting anything more than that. It is just Akuma in Street Fighter. In Street Fighter? Yes, Akuma, the brand new character for Street Fighter 6. Never before seen. He's never occurred to the dev team. Not happening because they can make more money selling 2 games instead of 1. I mean, yeah, but those games are independent of each other. What they could do is, you know, make Tekken Cross Street Fighter, and then they both get, instead of both of them getting money from 1 game each, they both get money from 1.5 games each. Because they're also selling Tekken Cross Street Fighter and splitting the profits. Or maybe Bamco gets most of it and Capcom just gets like a licensing fee. They just get royalties. I don't know how it worked for Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I want Tekken Cross Street Fighter. I'm gonna play it once and then never touch it again, because I struggle with 3D fighters. But like, I just want it. I just want it to exist so that it's finally done, so that we finally stop having to think about it, and we can just sort of live in the harmonious world where Tekken Cross Street Fighter is finally real. Yeah, but a Fuse game would be $60, not 120, so halving profits. Yeah, you get 1.5 games worth of profits. Street Fighter gets Street Fighter 6 and the Street Fighter cut of Tekken Cross Street Fighter, and Tekken gets Tekken 8 and the Tekken cut of Tekken Cross Street Fighter. You know? Like, it's additional profits. It's not like, they're not gonna be like, okay, both games cancelled. Done. We're shutting down the servers. Fuck all of yous. You're playing Tekken with Street Fighter gamers now, baby. This is the future of fighting games. They will all just be in the same game, and it's all gonna play like Tekken. Like, no, that's not how they would do it. They would still sell Street Fighter 6 and Tekken and still support those. But then Tekken Cross Street Fighter exists, and it's like on launch 1.0, they never touch it again, and it's a buggy fucking mess, and it's $80, and I buy it immediately, and I play it once, and then I never touch it again, and just slowly come to accept the fact that I've wasted $80. Yeah, but my POV is, why make a new project for half the money instead of getting 100% of the money? It's because it's funny. They don't need to, and they won't, but like, I just really want them to, man. Is that not reason enough? I just really want them to. Can I write like a fucking letter to Harada and Oro, just saying like, hey, could you do the Tekken Cross Street Fighter thing? I really want it, please. Thank you. And then I write like a little heart, and then they're just like, oh, well, she brought a little heart on it. That means we have to do it now. It's legally binding. We will be we will be stripped of everything we own if we do not comply. Okay, I've gotten sidetracked like fuck. I need to pee, so I'm gonna take that as to end the stream here. I should do more just like talking shit, where I just kind of like yap to the fucking stream. Okay, yeah, stream's ending now. Goodbye. Goodbye, stream. Thank you for... My yo-yo fell over. Thank you for watching stream. Goodbye. Goodbye, stream. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, stream. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.